Hey guys, it's Olga. Today I have a scrumptious dessert recipe for you. We're going to make vegan ice cream cake with a rich chocolate brownie base, salted caramel middle, and we're gonna drizzle it with my special chocolate sauce. I'm doing this video together with my friends from So Delicious Dairy Free. They're one of my favorite vegan food companies. They make amazing vegan frozen desserts and dairy-free beverages. On January 23rd, they're actually kicking off their annual 21-day dairy-free challenge, and they invite everyone to participate. They're sharing amazing resources for eating dairy-free on their website. You can learn about most common substitutes for dairy in different products, where dairy hides, and also get tons of tips for going dairy-free. I believe they're also giving out prizes and coupons, and there is a special Facebook group you can join where you can chat with other people who are taking part in this challenge and ask any questions that you might have. So if you're interested in participating in this 21-day dairy-free challenge, you can sign up by clicking the link in the description. Personally, I quit eating dairy about 3 years ago when I switched to a plant-based diet, and I've seen such amazing benefits, especially in my digestive system and my acne. So I definitely encourage you to participate in this challenge and see for yourself what benefits you experience once you go dairy-free. And even though it's called a challenge, it's actually not that hard to stop eating dairy once you learn all the tips and tricks, and because you still get to enjoy delicious desserts like the vegan ice cream cake I'm about to show you right now. Let's get started. We're going to start with preparing a chocolate brownie base. The ingredients that you will need are ground flaxseed, gluten-free flour mix. You can also just use brown rice flour or oat flour if you prefer. Almond flour, which is basically just ground almonds, cacao powder, non-dairy milk of your choice. I'm using almond milk, organic cane sugar, melted coconut oil, vegan chocolate chips, and a pinch of salt. Preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Grab a 9-inch cake pan and lightly grease it with coconut oil. Don't forget about the sides. Once you're done, line it with parchment paper. In a small bowl, combine ground flaxseed with 3 tablespoons of water to create a flax egg. This is the easiest vegan substitute for eggs in baking, so you just want to let it sit like this for about 5 minutes. Meanwhile, combine almond flour with the gluten-free flour, cacao powder, and salt in a large bowl. As always, the exact measurements and directions for this recipe will be on my website at fablunch.com. You can find the direct link in the description. In another bowl, mix together cane sugar, almond milk, coconut oil, and flax egg. Stir until well combined. Add wet ingredients to the dry ingredients. Finally, fold in the chocolate chips. Transfer the batter to the cake pan and spread out with a spoon. We're going to bake our brownie cake base for 30 to 35 minutes. You can use a toothpick to check when it's ready. Take the brownie out of the oven and let cool completely in the cake pan for about an hour. Do not take it out of the pan, we're just going to let it sit like this. For the ice cream portion of our cake, I'm going to use the salted caramel clusters frozen dessert from So Delicious. This flavor is my favorite. It's made using cashews, so it's really creamy and really delicious. When the brownie has almost cooled off, take the frozen dessert out of the freezer for about 20 minutes to soften. This will make it easier to scoop it out. Next, place the brownie on a serving plate and put a springform pan without the bottom around it. This will help us shape the cake. We can now spread the salted caramel frozen dessert on top of the brownie base. I find that the caramel and chocolate brownie complement each other wonderfully in this recipe. By making this cake dairy-free and not using traditional ice cream, you reduce total calories and the amount of fat in it and eliminate bad cholesterol. So overall, it's a healthier choice and you still get to enjoy the delicious flavors and creaminess. Once you're done, cover with a plastic wrap and place in the freezer while we prepare the toppings. I decided to go with very simple decorations for my ice cream cake, so I'm just chopping some walnuts. As you can see, you can use any other nuts, pecans or almonds will work just as well. And I'm going to prepare my favorite vegan chocolate sauce. The ingredients that you will need to make it are melted coconut oil, cacao powder, and maple syrup. Combine all of the ingredients in a small bowl and whisk until well incorporated. This chocolate sauce goes with any dessert recipe and is so simple to make. I absolutely love it. of it. When the chocolate sauce and nuts are ready, take out the cake and start decorating. I placed the chocolate sauce in a small Ziploc bag and cut off one of the corners to create a piping bag. And I'm just using it to make this simple design. You can be as creative as you want. You can even write something with the chocolate sauce if you wish. Next, I'm taking my chopped walnuts and placing them around the edges. Nothing complicated here, but I think it still turns out really nice looking. Once you're done decorating, place the cake in the freezer for 1 to 2 hours to set completely. And your vegan ice cream cake is done. This indulgent dessert will definitely satisfy your sweet tooth. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel by clicking the button down below. I really hope that you give this recipe a try. This ice cream cake is perfection. And if you don't feel like making a cake but you still want to satisfy your sweet tooth, then definitely try So Delicious frozen desserts on their own that are amazing. My two favorite ones are salted caramel clusters and cookie dough. Let me know in the comments if you plan on participating in the challenge, and if you're already dairy-free, then let your friends know that this challenge is taking place. Anyways, I love you guys very much. All the information about the challenge is in the